better life. We're going to have some local entertainment. Brother Addison Thomas, to address you. Bash. From the New Democratic Party. Lowmans is getting hot, things getting warm. I told you a while ago that the traffic is all jammed up. More and more people are coming in. South Central Windward, good evening once again. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready for the NDP? Are you ready for the New Democratic Party? Are you ready to cut loose with Bruce? Are you ready for Israel, Bruce? Greggs, are you ready? Lauders, Chapmans, Lowmans, Diamonds, Sanssouci, South Union. Everybody is ready. Once again, good evening, South Central Windward, good evening. Tonight we're here. As I said before, Mount Grennan, are you ready? Let's see how the van just come late with body and name, guys. You must come all here. Tonight, I want you to remember 3 things from this meeting. You must leave with these messages. 1, the Unity Labour Party has failed St. Vincent and the Grenadines. 2, the New Democratic Party will make things work for all of us in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And 3, Israel Bruce will provide effective representation for the people of South Central Windward. Those 3 things you must left here with this evening, and you must always remember them. Some time ago, the Minister of Finance presented his budget. Dr. Friday, in his response, referred to it as mere platitudes. That means it is meaningless. It's boring. It's stale. The Prime Minister, he didn't like that. And he responded with a whole episode. And it is a fact. The budget that was aligned by the Minister of Finance for the program and policies of the Unity Labour Party for 2018, it's meaningless. It's boring. It's stale. We've been hearing over and over again. He did not outline any programs. He did not outline any policies to solve the unemployment situation in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. We recall that the IMF stated that unemployment among young people in St. Vincent and the Grenadines is 46%. And we can say in South Central Windward that it is more than 46%. Young people need jobs. Young people on the block in Lowmans, young people on the block in Diamonds, young people in the block in Oya, in Mespo, in Layu, they need jobs. They are crying out for jobs. This government doesn't have the solutions to create jobs for you, the young people of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. For you, the young people of South Central Windward. We are saying, give the New Democratic Party a chance, and they will create jobs. Jobs for you, the young people of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Jobs for you, the people of South Central Windward. What we saw in that budget was tax, tax, and more tax. Poor people, the poor and the working class now have to pay more VAT. So they increased the VAT in 2016, they increased the VAT in 2017, and they increased it again in 2018. More pressure on the poor and working class of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Now, VAT is now on electricity. If you burn 150 units or more, you've got to pay VAT. Poor people. They have destroyed agriculture. They have removed independence from you. Now they're killing you with tax. The New Democratic Party is saying, we can't tax you all the days of your life. We've got to ease the burden of tax. And one of the policies, I want you to listen to this. One of the policies that the New Democratic Party has to ease the tax burden of you, the poor and working class in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, is our economic citizenship program. Our economic citizenship program, we are saying, that will ease the burden of you, the taxpayers. That is where investors, foreign investors, are given citizenship with our passport, depending on the amount of money they invested in this country. The program is in St. Kitts, it is in Antigua, it is in Grenada, and recently St. Lucia has introduced that program. Since 2001, the Honorable Arnim Eustace has been talking about that program. The New Democratic Party will introduce the economic citizenship program when it gets into office. Could you imagine that last year, Grenada earned $140 million from that program. St. Kitts also is doing well. So too are the other Caribbean countries. That money will come in useful to fix our roads, to fix our clinics and our schools, and ease the burden of you taxpayers. Imagine 1 year in St. Kitts, government revenue in St. Kitts 1 year was over $700 million. And half of that money, over $350 million, was from the economic citizenship program. That is what the New Democratic Party is promising you, the people of South Central Windward. That is what the New Democratic Party is promising you, the people of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, our economic citizenship program. Brothers and sisters, I've seen a number of persons here from Lauders. Lauders, you have a critical role to play to send Israel Bruce to Parliament as an elected representative. I repeat, Lauders, we are depending on you. Israel go in Parliament. A man tell me, hey, why Israel go Parliament as a senator? We want him to go down there as an elected representative, and we are depending on you, Lauders. The village of Lauders was developed from our land reform program. So James Mitchell bought that estate we call Freedom. And you Lauders people tonight should be very proud. That estate, send your children to school, build big houses, buy vehicles. You should be proud. And you have your own Israel, who is one of the top lawyers in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. As a matter of fact, in South Central Windward, Lauders has the most doctors. They have the most teachers. Lauders, a number of teachers. But for sure, Lauders, they have the most politicians. In South Central Windward, Lauders, you ask me where's the next one. We have Israel from Lauders. And you have Trevor Young, Israel neighbor, who is now a candidate for the opposition party in Antigua, Trevor. So Lauders is doing well. So we want you, Lauders, to send Israel to Parliament. Now, when you look at Lauders many years ago, Lauders had 8 shops in that square around the boxing plant. You remember that? You had Bummy, Armin, you had Jacobs, you had Brother Ben, you had Scott, you had Tula. And you name them, you could go on and on. Ask how many are there now. The Unity Labour Party has caused that to happen. Through their ill-advised policies, they have destroyed agriculture and caused suffering and unemployment to the people of Lauders, to the people of South Central WINDWARD, to the people of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. You can change that by electing Israel Bruce as your candidate for the New Democratic Party and sending him to Parliament. Brothers and sisters, I've known Israel for a number of years. We were teachers together. And tonight, I publicly, for the first time publicly, endorse Israel Bruce as a candidate for South Central WINDWARD. And Israel has my support all the way. Israel is confident, a hard worker, and most of all, Israel now back down from nobody. Israel will work hard for you. Israel has grown up through the youth movement. He knows the common touch of the people. He can relate to the young people through the youth organization that he has worked with and through sporting organizations. Israel will work with the young people here in South Central WINDWARD. Israel at this time is in opposition. He is getting things done. And I'm confident that Israel will provide effective representation for you, the people of South Central WINDWARD. Look at the roads. That piece of road from Lowmans Gap to Junction Corner. You think that was fixed by chance? That was fixed after Israel highlighted the problems of bad roads in this constituency. Also in Mount Grennan, he got street lights in a number of areas in Mount Grennan. Some time ago, I went to Mount Grennan with Israel. A lady walked up to Israel and said, Israel, I want a street light. That is Israel in opposition. So you can think about what is happening in opposition now and when he gets into government. South Central WINDWARD, tonight is for Israel. And I believe now is the time for Israel. It's Israel time. And we cut in loose with Bruce. We cut in loose with. We cut in loose with. We cut in loose with.